So I have all the stuff broke down and organized so I can one, show it to you, plus I kind of do an inventory because occasionally I lose things and leave things here and there, and I make sure it's all here before I go on site and go, man, I wish I had that. So a couple of small screwdrivers here for doing some of the basics, like, you know, taking things apart. These are just your Pittsburgh Expert ones from Harbor Freight. They actually work really good, and they're about $7. They're pretty handy. I keep a rubber band around this because when it opens, it likes to poke through here. Just your standard needle nose pliers. Very handy when people have just pulled things apart and popped them in there. Like I said, these are little Velcro baggies I'm putting stuff in. These are the eGoGo Velcro, and the eGoGo Velcros are really nice. It's one side's like this and the other side's Velcro, so one's the grippy side. They hold all this stuff together. They work really well, but they're really great for organizing and do a great job, and they're really inexpensive. I'll leave an Amazon link where you can get these, but I always have extras besides what I have all tied up. Having extras is nice because, well, I go places, people leave a wiring mess, I clean up the wiring mess, and I like to leave it that way. A couple different USBs, I have 3 of them. I just keep them handy. They can be anything. My laptop's always with me. I generally keep one as a bootable Linux, but I got to copy drivers from one computer to another. Maybe something that's offline can be kind of a pain in the butt, but it's really nice to always have a handful of USBs, sometimes just a copy of a file that I need to get over to something. So there's those. HDMI and VGA cable. I do presentations occasionally, and so sometimes I need to go out here and have an HDMI or this to plug in to do the presentation, and then an audio cable in case I need to feed audio out of my laptop into some type of sound system. But they're just standard 6-foot cables that are really handy. Now, USB cables, I have all the different types. My phone, being a Nexus, is a USB-C, so I've got the USB-C. I've got a USB mini and a USB micro for your phones. Those are just always handy to have, and the same thing, I got these little Velcro going around there. Now I have a USB network adapter. Now this works in Linux, Mac, and Windows, and it's really handy when you can't figure out what's wrong with the networking on a computer. Sometimes you can just plug this in it and solve the problem immediately. It's amazing how many times if you're trying to diagnose a network card or you have a flaky problem, these are really handy. This is a Cable Matters one. I think it was $13. They're really inexpensive and just a great thing to keep in your toolkit, because if you're troubleshooting a network problem and you're not sure if the laptop has the network issue or if it's the jack or if it's the wire, you can have one more test to verify that it works, or you can plug your laptop in and plug it in there. But this is pretty handy. And I've given these away. I've had one, I solved it with a bad network jack, and I just end up going, you know, I'm already done, it's fixed now, do you just want to have this USB one? They're only 10100, they're not gigabit because of the speed limitation of USB, but it gets the job done and gets them back online.